Hello, Dark Side family. I hope you all doing real okay this Sunday afternoon. Hello, Dark Side family. I hope y'all doing okay this afternoon. Wow, I'm really kind of disturbed about some things going on in the entertainment world. I'm sure you all have heard. If you haven't, this is probably new news for you. Chad Wheeler, he is a linebacker for the Seahawks, and he has been accused of charged with first-degree domestic violence assault on his girlfriend. There's a couple of things that are so wrong with the way it came out. I mean, it's really sad because, as we know, if it was a black man, he would have been blasted all over the internet, all over social media that day. And although they're taking, action now and he's been suspended, I get it. I didn't really come to talk about the structural racism of the entertainment world, as I've already done that in one of my videos on Actors from the Dark Side, which is one of my YouTube channels. So if you want to look at it, go to that channel. But I did come to talk about the sister, his girlfriend. I don't know her name, and oh my God, she was absolutely beautiful, or is, not was, because she's still alive, but she's absolutely beautiful, and it was very disheartening. Yeah. So I'm not going to put any pictures that I've seen all over the internet. You can do your own research. I don't want to exploit her like that. But I did want to speak directly to her and anyone experiencing domestic abuse. As you may or may not know, I am a person who has transitioned from domestic abuse. I use transition. Case in point, I use transition. I am not a victim and I'm not a survivor, because I have transitioned, so that shit will never happen again. You want to know my story about that? You can go to my YouTube channel on LaDios Muhammad and look at the video. It's a 35-minute video that tells you the whole testimony. But I have transitioned, so I made sure that shit ain't gonna ever happen to me again on any level. But I did want to say to the sister, and it's not just, when I say sister, it don't matter if she's black, white, green, or yellow, or even him, a person. No one should have to go through what she went through. No one. So my heart goes out to you. But I want to give you a couple of suggestions here, my sister, because when I seen your face, I don't get triggered by my past, because I have completely healed from that. So I feel like I can speak on it. And this ain't for no likes, no shares. This is the real deal. But I'm going to give you some strong advice, sister. Okay, I'm going to give you some strong advice, because I almost died. Literally, I almost died. I was stabbed 5 times in the neck, and I'm still here standing. So you can take it or leave it. And this is to anyone who's looking at this video. But first and foremost, sister, you need to get you a safe place. A safe place. Okay, I know your ex said that he knows he needs to get some help, and they said he might have some mental conditions and X, Y, and Z. Nah, skip, bump all of that. Get you in a safe place and disconnect from him on every level. That means social media, phones, numbers, emails, change all that. When I got out, first thing I did was change the locks. I disconnected my phone number. I changed my number. I was done. And you need to be done, sister. Done. Okay? Don't give him another way back in. And nobody going through this, they always are very charismatic, because I've done it. I went back, and they don't change. They don't change. Okay? Until they're ready to change. Second, sister, surround yourself with people who are going to support you. There's nothing more powerful than having a support system. And I'm going to tell you, if it wasn't for not just my immediate family, I'm talking about my Muslim family. Oh my God. Muslim, hardcore Nation of Islam Muslims. If it wasn't for their prayers, their love for me, oh my God. And let me not even talk about my colleagues at work, at the time. And then the people that I just came in contact with on various levels, people I had worked with 5 and 6 years later, had heard why they were on a cruise ship. That's what I'm talking about. Surround yourself with positive people, because you don't need nobody saying, oh, I would have, if that happened to me, I would have this. No, let me tell you something. You don't know what you gonna do when that happens. I was up against a 80 pound, 5'11" man who took his arm, wrapped my hair around his arm, pulled my head back, and stabbed me in the throat. Now, how the hell you gonna get out of that? Okay? Don't surround yourself with nobody's gonna talk kind of crazy and talking about you shoulda, woulda, shoulda did this and I would. No, you surround yourself around people who's gonna love you till you heal 100% completely. Third, my sister, get some counseling. And I ain't talking about from no ministers, no friends. Go and get professional counseling. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. And I don't need to be there, but I know 100%, I'll bet my life on it, that there was red flags before all of that came through. I know for a fact. Okay? And the question you have to ask yourself was, why did you keep yourself there? Okay? So you're going to need some professional counseling so you can target those red flags and identify them and then deal with yourself. All right? I know it's hard, but that's going to be your biggest challenge. Get some counseling, professional. I went through it for 3 to 5 years on a couple of different occasions. Fourth, my sister, spiritual counseling. Oh my God, you're going to need some spiritual counseling. However you want to do it. You call it Allah, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, the universe, the source. I don't care. But you're going to have to go to something deeper and higher and powerful than you, because that's what I needed to do the second time around. No, it happened to me twice, okay? The second time around was more emotional and it was more emotional and mental, and that's the worst type of abuse, because I didn't feel worthy of anything. So I had to take it to the Bible, and I read 1 Corinthians 13 chapter, the whole chapter, not just the little verse about love, the entire chapter. And I ain't lying, 3 times a day, every day, for 90 days to reprogram myself, because I didn't want to be a bitter ass black woman. I wanted to operate from a space of love and learn how to love myself so that can never happen again. Hence, I said the word that I transitioned from domestic violence, and never again. Last, my sister, you got to rebuild yourself. Rebuild yourself. After you've done those first 4 steps, take your time and find out what you like to do, and reinvest and put value on your stock in yourself. You know, I knew I loved to work out. I always had, but I really started going back to the gym. I love salsa dancing. I started doing things I love to do. Okay? Acting, theater, writing. I mean, when you with somebody who abuse you and emotional, like I said, emotional abuse is the worst. When you with somebody who abuse you, you forget about you. Find yourself, rebuild yourself, invest in yourself, and do things that you love. Yeah. Sister, I'm so sorry that's happened to you. I mean, my heart genuinely goes out to you. Genuinely. No one, and I mean no one, should have to experience what you experience. I don't know you. And it don't matter. I just know that no one should experience that. So I hope you take this stride. And anyone who's looking at this video, take these 5 steps and protect yourself. Remember to live authentically and live with valor and operate from a space of love.